Hey, it has been a couple months, I think, since I did a last post, so I figured I might as well get caught up. Um, Starting off, the last post I made was about Kaizo Sentai GoKaiger. It was almost to the end of the series. By now, the series is over, and it ended awesomely. The greatest treasure in all the universe, I really don't buy that it looked like exactly like the Triforce, which kind of freaked me out because I just kept thinking, oh my god, the Legend of Zelda fans are having their shit fits over this. But it still ended really, really well, and after it ended, I got to see the Gokaiger versus Gavan movie, which was also very good because Kenji Oba was in it, and he got to play all three roles he played: Battle Kenya from Battle Fever J, uh, Denji Blue from Denjimon, and excuse me, Gabon from Uchu Keiji Gabon series. It was actually, well, there's nothing else to say other than the fact that it was just awesome. And in the very ending, they did like have all three of his characters meet each other, and they each got their powers back temporarily, and they each did their battle pose, and it was very, very, very cool. Gokaiger is coming back next month, and they're coming back as part of the Super Sentai versus Kamen Rider movie, which everybody's looking forward to because I mean you got all the Kamen Riders and you've got all the Sentais, and they're all fighting because they've been manipulated from what I understand, and I'm just really looking forward to that one. So Gokaiger ended and they started the new series already. It actually is on episode 6 now. It's GoBusters, and I had high hopes for it, except for the fact that the costumes look pretty good. It's really horrible. I can't get into it. I don't like the plot. I don't like the main villain that they've got so far. It rubs me raw. So, well, my room in the background, if you're actually paying attention to that, I got clothes on my bed because I'm doing my laundry. It is 5 in the morning right now on Tuesday morning, the 3rd of April, and that's just because I'm excited. This upcoming weekend is PreSCaRE, South Central Annual Regional Event for the Mind's Eye Society group, the vampire game I play, live action. It's in Houston. I have volunteered and I'm donating things and I'm donating my time and I'm busting my ass, but I'm also going to be playing. I've got three different venues I'm playing in, and other than that, I'm going to be working the entire time. For the main Camarium Anarch venue, which has old world vampire stuff, I'm doing a minimum of playing of my Tremere Kieran because he's just not fun anymore. The main theme of this chronicle is now starting to be kill all the Tremere, which my clan is part of, and all of the bad guys. And well, no, this could easily turn into a whining thing. It's the people who are playing my clan are being persecuted a lot, and some of the people that are doing it are they're called rules lawyers. They're playing for they're playing more for what the rules say that they can do rather than the spirit of the game. And their idea of fun is browbeating everybody because they have cosmic oogie powers. And a good example is that at the last game there was a brand new player who was playing a Tremere, and there is somebody who's been playing for about 12 years, and he felt the need to go and just in character verbally bitch slap her up one way and down the other because he's playing an Assamite Elder and she's playing a brand new Tremere. Now, I understand that that's a flavor of the game and that the Assamites and the Tremere, if there's a clan that's going to have animosity towards each other, it's those two. However, we want new players to come back and enjoy themselves. And the woman who was playing the Tremere, I could tell she left and I'm not going to see her again. And sadly, that's the way that it seems to be playing across the board, is a lot of people are deciding to just smack around the Tremere. So I'm playing my Toreador more, and I'm enjoying playing my Toreador more. It's not to say he's not getting smacked around and he's not having to do things, but it's nowhere near the constant bombardment of hatred and frustration that I'm getting when I'm playing my Tremere. So I'm playing my Toreador, my artist, Dade, who's deaf, which makes things even more fun because people can be talking to me and they'll be saying things about me or to me or insulting me, and I've got to pretend I'm not hearing them, or sometimes my character's pretending that he can't hear them when he's actually eavesdropping through somebody else's head because he's got telepathy. So, having fun. I'm having lots of fun. I'm looking forward to playing that. Requiem I've gotten back into, and my Nosferatu Talon has evolved into what's called a Galoy, and I am having a lot of fun. That's actually one of the venues that I'm looking the most forward to playing this weekend. I'll have to let you know how that one goes. For Mage, I've got Connor, and he's going to have fun playing at Scare. But in the downtime stuff that's going on, apparently there is a group of mages who are fans of GoKaiger in character. And so for the Super Sentai versus Kamen Rider, they have actually gotten a pirate ship that they have made up. I think it looks like the Gokai Galleon, and they've invited Connor to go with them as they fly through kind of like a pocket dimension called Twilight for the Mage venue, over to Japan to be at the premiere for it. And Connor's like, "Oh my God, this is awesome!" because he's like a fanboy. So that makes me very, very happy. I'm going to be geeking out on that. Sadly, within the last 48, 72 hours, I've gotten back into an addiction that I used to have that took me forever to break. World of Warcraft. And the only reason I'm doing it, the only reason, is because the next expansion has pandas. You can play a panda, like Attack Panda, and I love it. And I think it's going to be awesome. And so I'm getting back into it because when they changed from Cataclysm, they changed all of this, the way that the game works and how the buttons work and all that. And it makes it very, very difficult. So I'm getting into it now so I can get the hang of it before the next expansion, Mists of Pandaria, comes out. I think it's Pandarica, something like that. Anyway, I'm having to level my characters from 80 to 85 because I quit shortly after Cataclysm came out when everybody was able to level up to 85. So, but sadly, since that was over a year ago, my guild is either gone or they kicked me out, or none of the people who I have on my friends list are there except for people that I barely got on there from other realms and stuff, and so I've just kind of lost touch with everyone, and I'm doing everything solo, but that's okay. I'm very much a solo person anyway. One of the other side effects of me playing World of Warcraft is I have to have something playing in the background as I'm doing this, otherwise it's no fun. So on my TV I have been watching, or I've been having my TV DVD play The Tudors, the Showtime series, while I am grinding my way and doing all the quests. And I like listening to it. It makes me appreciate the history. And every time I hear it, I love the actresses who played Catherine of Aragon in season 1. I believe her name was Maria Kennedy. There's a middle name in there, I think. And Natalie Dormier. She plays Anne Boleyn, and they're both fantastic actresses. I didn't realize that the woman who played Catherine of Aragon is in this series called The Fades that's on BBC America until a friend told me. And I tried watching it. It's supposed to be some kind of supernatural thing. I just couldn't get into it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Natalie Dormier is in The Fades. Maria Kennedy is in Downton Abbey in season 2, and she plays a pretty good role in season 2. Which Downton Abbey is another series I've gotten kind of addicted to. Speaking of TV, new shows that I like, GCB is originally stand for Good Christian Bitches, which is it's Annie Potts as a old Southern Texas woman in Dallas who's rich, and it's got Kristen Chenoweth in it, and well, it's Kristen Chenoweth. I'm gay. It must be watched because she's awesome. So it's only in its fifth episode, but it's a pretty good series so far. Game of Thrones season 2 started last night, and that was fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with, well, I've read the book, so I know exactly what they're doing with it, but to see it actually play out and such, I'm hoping that we're going to get some Jon Snow naked scenes this season, because that would make me very, very happy. And then finally, Glee comes back with Matt Bomer guest starring. And Glee is either really, really good or really, really bad. Everybody is bitching and moaning online about the fact that, oh no, Quinn got hit, and everybody's forgotten about it for this guest star and everything. In my opinion, Quinn should have been killed off a long time ago. So I am sad that I'm hoping that they'll do some more Karofsky stuff, but I'm kind of over Glee being the series of gay to the gay to the power of gay. Uh, Ohio towns, which is where I believe they're based out of, nothing that gay ever happens there, or if it does, nothing to that extreme. I love Blaine. I love Blaine dearly. I'm glad he's there, and I love hearing him sing. But I'm so over Kurt, and I'm so over the Saint Santana, because Santana is no saint, and she deserves every ounce of pain and misery that she gets, in my opinion. People are probably really going to hate me for saying that. Finally, one of my last addictions, comic books. Avengers Children Crusade came out. Number 9 is finally completed. I didn't even realize that Wiccan and Hulkling had never kissed in a comic before, because they're so natural as a gay couple. It just didn't cross my mind that I've never seen them kiss. All I know is that in issue 9, when you actually see the almost full-page spread of them kissing, it's a two-dimensional character. I shouldn't be turned on by two-dimensional characters kissing, because it was very, very hot. And, well, Wiccan's real name is Billy, so I'm a big fan of that name. More powers to that name. On the DC side of things, the new DC universe continues to suck hardcore. I'm reading Nightwing. I'm not going to lie. There are a couple of DC comics I'm reading, but that's in spite of this new universe, not because of it. There's so much they have done wrong with this that it just hurts me to watch it. Oh, and for my fellow camis out there, I'm wearing a shirt. I'm listening to your advice. Although I've been told recently by a few people who, when I show up to game, that I look really good when I'm wearing with the outfits that I'm wearing these days and stuff. And I look like I've gained weight and I filled out and I no longer look sickly and stuff. The diabetes didn't help me with that, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to find a way to make this work so that I can show me wearing clothes more and hopefully get compliments and stuff. So I will try and make a post when I get back from Scare and let everybody know how it went. I'm hoping it goes well. There are things that I think are a problem with it, but I am going to do my best to try and make it a successful event. And if I see you there, then I will say hi and hug you and say hello and stuff. So I will see you later. Goodbye.